Being radiant, the word that actually comes to mind is just shine. And that is actually one of my favorite words. There's so many amazing scriptures just about shining and how he'll make our righteousness shine like the dawn, or he'll make our righteousness like the noonday sun. And there's just always just so much hope surrounded in this idea of light. And to me, being radiant is just every day, not so much having that sunshiny disposition, but being real, being honest in who you are in Christ, and being consistent in that every day. That will make you radiant. That will make you shine the light, the kind of light that is going to change lives around you.
Us. And that's beautiful to me, because I had tried my whole life to work and work and work and build up to be this perfect person, that God the whole time was like, I'm yours. Just come to me. Come to me. Lay your sins at my feet and I will save you.
To me, being radiant is being filled with God's joy, and out of that joy, just an overflowing of light and joy. I mean, you can see in someone's eyes when they're happy, just genuinely joyful, and I think that only comes from the Lord. So to me, just to be genuinely joyful for the Lord is just to know who He says I am, and just out of that overflowing, just radiate His love.
Learned is to never let anybody bring you down, because I serve one God and He's the only one that can judge me.
When we stray off the path, it's like, oh, well, I'm just that one person. God doesn't really care. I'm just one. But He does care, because we all matter.
Knowing your worth in Christ and knowing your identity and who He says you are. To me, that's so important, because if you live out of your identity in Christ, then you'll walk in confidence in who He says you are. And if you're living by the standards of this world, we're always going to feel like we're not good enough.